because I just don't think we would have gotten much further with the few lives that we had there. But anyhow, so I've got my my Budweiser Tapper, which my first ever arcade cabinet was a Pong knockoff called Flim Flam. It was made by a company called Meadows Games back in 1974. And when I bought it, it was being sold for really cheap, like $45. I figured, well, worst comes to worst, at least I don't have much in it. Well, unfortunately, it had a lot of wiring issues, more than I was prepared for. So I ended up giving it away. But I made sure it went to somebody who was interested in actually restoring it. And I decided to get a game that didn't have quite so many issues. I have not done a collection stream yet. Maybe one of these days I'll do that. But I definitely want to stream the Star Wars arcade machine when I get that set up. That one has all three of the Star Wars arcade games that Atari and Atari Games made back in the 80s. I do have a few pics of several of the games in my collection. Like I've got one of the Budweiser Tapper. So the story behind the Budweiser Tapper, I originally wanted to get a cocktail Gorf. I knew that of any kind of machine, the one I would most likely have the room for would be a cocktail. And I saw there was a Gorf in Michigan. And I reached out to the owner and I said, hey, I don't have the money for this right now, but I just want to let you know in case it doesn't sell within the time frame that I am interested. Well, somebody ended up beating me to it before I got the money for it. But then right around that time, the cocktail tapper that I ended up getting came up online. And I reached out to that guy again, because again, I didn't have the money just yet, but I knew it was coming. And he told me there was a guy in England who wanted it. And he told me how much he had offered for it. And it's only part of my... I did a collection stream a while back. I wasn't ready, so it was a mess. Yeah, mine probably would be too at this point. That's one of the reasons I'm holding off on that. But yeah, so I found out somebody in England wanted it, and I said, no. I got to keep this one right here in the States. And ended up buying it, and I still have it today. Oh my gosh, man, Gorf is a classic. That was one of the, matter of fact, I think it was the first game I ever played that had a lot of voice synthesis in it. Basically, the premise behind Gorf is, you're a fighter pilot, and you're trying to take out, hordes of, alien invaders. Gee, how many times has that been done before in video games? And overdone. Well, no, it's not. However, there is a level called the Galaxians, and it's based on Galaxian. Only problem is Midway, who had the distribution rights to Galaxian here in the U.S., did not have permission to use the characters in Gorf. So anytime the game was ported to home consoles, that level was always left out. Midway had a really bad habit of abusing the licenses like that, especially with Namco. Like they abused the Pac-Man license the most. because I don't know if you knew this or not, but Ms. Pac-Man is an unlicensed game. Originally, that was a ROM hack that was done by, I think, General Computer Corporation, called Crazy Otto. They went to Midway because Midway was the U.S. distributor of Pac-Man, and Midway just basically retooled it and made it into a Pac-Man game. They turned the rights over to Namco, but Namco still to this day treats the game like a red-headed stepchild because of the fact that they didn't give permission for the Pac-Man license to be used that way, and they're still kind of ticked off that it was done. I mean, yes, they have released the game in a few forms over the years, but I think that's mainly due to how successful the game was. It wasn't that that they were proud of the game or anything. They basically, I think, just wanted the money that would come from releasing it. And let's face it, that's one of those games that that if you put it out there, people will definitely plunk down some money for it. Especially like the Genesis port. Oh yeah, you cannot go wrong with Ms. Pac-Man. I've always said I like that game even better than regular Pac-Man. Look at this! We have not lost a single life yet. I've never done this well before. Don't want to get too cocky here, but I like the way this run has been going so far. Yeah, I agree. But unfortunately, Namco would like to forget that it was ever made. So, like I said, while you do see it out there usually on a lot of the Pac-Man collections, it's not touted all that much. Basically, what happened was Namco took their time. Look at that, you guys. We completed the entire first loop on one life. Never, ever done that before. Oh, my gosh. I may even end... Thank you so much. Thanks for the congrats. I appreciate it. This is definitely a first for me, folks. Sorry about that. There we go. And we beat our high score on One Life as well. And it looks like we're going to the next level in One Life. Look at that! 70,600 points. Stage 8, One Life. I've never done this before in my life. Hey, Trap Shot Live, how's it going? Quebs, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I am on the run of a lifetime in this game right now. Simon, how's it going? Welcome to all the raiders. Ice Queen Katie, welcome. How's it going, everybody? Good gosh. I'd never even been to this level before today. The only time I'd ever completed a full loop of this game was in an arcade. Good gosh. I'll take that, thank you. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Thank you very much, Ice Queen, for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Yeah! Burgers, that's right. I'm doing fantastic! Especially given how this run's going. Gimme those. Those better be Rally's fries. J-Rod, how's it going? And that's our first death of the game right there. I don't even care. I do not even care. I got farther in one life just then than I've ever gotten in this game before. Yeah, Rally's fries are the best. Oh, man. And we are just about out of pepper. I think this is where the run's gonna fall apart. No, gimme those. You got that right. Rally's is the best. Oh my gosh. I believe this run is gonna go on my channel as a highlight. Because that is the best I've ever done at this game. Doesn't look like we're gonna get much further, but hey, I'll take it. At least we finished another burger first. We may actually finish this level before we die. Or before we game over, rather. And it didn't take a life away! What do you make of that? What do you make of that? Yeah, mine too. Mine too. This song will get stuck in your head very, very easily. That's right. We're playing this on PS4, folks. So basically, this game was released on Arcade Archives a couple of weeks ago in Japan and Europe, but they took their time releasing it here in the U.S. It just got released last week as part of the lineup. And look at that! We just reached 100,000 points. That's my first time I've ever reached 100,000 points in BurgerTime. I am so excited. I may be dying left and right, but hey, 100K, I'll take it. And everything that goes with it. Crap. That ice cream cone was just in too precarious a position to go after it. One more, and we are going to stage 5. And I just now noticed the little 10 level symbol that it had down there. I thought maybe we were going to get a second 5 level symbol, but no, we got a 10 level. Alright, I will take that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come on! You know you want to! See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. No, get away from me. Go, go. I thought I saw 3,000 points. That must have been 300 or something. And yes, we're out of pepper, but the rest of this level could potentially... We could potentially make it over there without too much difficulty. if my controller would stop jacking up. Nah, the enemies are moving too fast. Whoa! I didn't realize I still had a life left. 113,100. Made it to level 11. Oh my gosh. That's going to put me in a decent spot on the board comparison. Thanks, Fantasy Star. Oh, I am proud of that one. You're damn right we're putting that up there.